Hello, you beautiful, beautiful souls. Welcome to your Aquarius video and welcome to Colleen Tarot. I'm your host, Colleen, and I'm creating this video for you on June 18th or 19th, 2026. Keep in mind, tarot is timeless. I'm just giving you the date so you know I don't repost. If you like my videos, I post here every day. If you like Aquarius videos only, I have another channel, Aquarius by Aquarius. You can check it out. It's Aquarius only videos. Anyway, I got so much keeps coming up recently for Aquarius and things that need to be released, let go of, for renewal. And it's kind of no different. All right. It's just, it's kind of like putting out a similar message. It's time to release, time to move on. And now there's a situation that somebody's in their head about. Now, I don't know if this is you. I don't know if it's another person, but somebody's in their head and they're thinking about nothing will come of this. And we have addiction in the reverse that came out right next to that. So I don't know if somebody's thinking about putting something down, leaving something alone because they know it just won't, nothing will come of it. So we have the Hermit here, Virgo energy, but it's the energy of, you know, thinking about this, thinking about something long and hard because not really happy with something and so making a decision about it. Anyways, we got conflict on the bottom, we have effort, and we have unreachable. And it's almost like, I almost feel like if somebody has been trying to like kick a habit, it's almost like I've tried, you don't know how I've tried and I can't. I feel like someone could have like some sort of inner conflict or conflict in general when it comes to maybe releasing something. So I feel like that could be one of the things that want to come out here. Anyway, guys, before I get into your reading, I want to be the first one to tell you all that you're so beautiful and you're so needed in this world. I want to thank you guys for being here, for sharing your time and energy with me. I value you and the divine values you, and thank you so much for being here and hanging out. So I don't know, let's see, maybe something different will come out, maybe similar cards, but that's been coming out a lot in my readings, several readings. Especially about releasing in this season so that you can harvest by the next season. And for me, a season is like 3 months. All right, Aquarius. Oh, thanks. The thank you card came out. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know. You guys have put in your ascension symptoms before. For me, I've just been crazy. Like, I don't know. I feel like I could be like a bear and just go into hibernation and sleep right now. Boomerang. And it says, a repeating process, returning, starting over. Okay. We got captive. Someone might be trying to pull you back in. Yeah, I feel like someone's lonely and trying to pull you back in, but I feel like they're trying to pull you back in because they're lonely. But it's looking on your end like a situation you had to get free from. So, yikes. Yeah, there's a situation you look like you were stuck in, you got free from, or that's how this plays out. You will get free from, and then the one you get free from feels lonely without you and really doesn't have anyone's energy to pull on. So that's going to be a person who's going to try to get you back. But again, you looked at this person or this situation as sort of confining, captive, trapped. Some of you might have some freedom themes in life. Renewal, yeah. So you have a beautiful rebirth, okay? You have a beautiful transformation, all right? You have a beautiful end to your story. So that's primarily why this energy right here, you know, you are a beautiful soul. And this energy is missing you, but this energy is, I mean, you're looking at this energy as, I had to get away, though. I had to get away. I can't go back. So yeah, somebody's looking for the void to be filled, but maybe going about it the wrong way. It's almost like somebody would be in a bad connection, a bad situation, just not to be lonely, and it's not liking that. See what else we can get over here. Key. All right, we got key. Keys open doors. Keys unlock, and they lock. But we have an idea. So that's where somebody, I don't know, someone gets an idea. What kind of idea? I don't know. I don't know what kind of idea. Someone's going to get the idea to try to keep you, get you back, or someone's going to get the idea of, I'll just move again. You know what I mean? If it's following me, I'll leave. That might be somebody's, because a boomerang follows, right? So someone might be like, if the ex is following me, I'm leaving again. Tell me about the key. What's the key hold? What's the key doing in this reading? It's a secret, but it's a happy secret. Nine of Cups and the High Priestess. It's like, this is sort of, it'll present itself at the right time, but it's a happy secret. Tell me about the idea. Five of Pentacles, reverse, and a Tower. Someone could be coming towards you. And it could have something to do with the house. I have two home cards. One is in the reverse, and the Tower might as well be in the reverse because, yeah, after a Tower happens, you can't stay. So there's always that. But yeah, there's a lot here about that. I feel like somebody is really having a problem staying alone. And I feel like someone who's having a problem staying alone now, anyway, is wanting to get back in, get you back in the blankets, get you in the blankets, get them in. They want to get in your blankets. I don't know, but it's kind of like giving me that vibe very strongly here. All right, let's get into the tarot. I feel like this is a key that you don't want. I really feel like that. You don't want to open this door. You're like, no, that's just going to be more of that again. Or maybe it's a new situation that looks like you'd be repeating patterns, and you're like, no, I'll pass. Yeah, there's something fishy about this. Ace of Pentacles reverse, and the Magician reverse, and the Nine of Cups reverse. You don't fall for the illusion. You don't take the bite. Thank God. I was starting to worry about you for a minute. Yeah, we have Magician, we have Judgment, and we have the Moon. Those are all major arcanas. And so we have Mercury, Gemini, Virgo. We have Pluto, Scorpio energy, but Pluto is also in Aquarius, and it's in retrograde. And then we have the Moon in reverse, which is Pisces energy. So at the end of the day, it's going to come down to, for someone, I know you want to be with me, but I don't want to be with you. Yeah, it's coming down to that. And I still keep seeing this other energy that sort of wants to possibly connect. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Queen of Pentacles, Two of Cups, Page of Pentacles. I don't know. There's going to be a conversation, so I think that's not this. Boomerang. Yeah, thank you, Spirit. There's going to be a nice conversation. All right. Now, like I said, there is someone who's interested. I don't know if there's a Leo involved or someone has Leo on the chart, or moving on from one, okay? But there's like somebody who is sort of been procrastinating that deed, right? Of, I need to move on. So like I said, someone might be coming to a conclusion of, look, I need to move on. But there's a lot of talk about this pentacle here. So there's a person who goes from watching to talking here soon. They could come by. They could pop up. I mean, they're already focused on you. They seem to already know where to watch you at. So they just sort of probably pop up some kind of way. All right, why is the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse? That's a relationship you don't want. That might be a person you have to tell. You might even have to tell somebody, I'm not interested, I'm seeing someone new. You might. But this is like a boomerang. This is like somebody you let go of that you felt trapped by, all right? So remember, one of these choices are someone you felt trapped by. And that's what I'm seeing up here. Like, you don't want that relationship. It wants you. Like, yeah, that person wants you or wants you back, but you don't. You felt trapped by it. This is something different over here. So let's get past the trapped energy. Tell me about the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. That would have fit more of the energy of like, what was it that came out? It's a hopeless situation or something like that. Nothing will come of it. I remember seeing that from the Monology deck. That would match that. Nothing, realizing, yeah, nothing's going to come of it. All right, this is like after a long deliberation with self. All right, somebody's having a long deliberation and like, nothing's going to come of this. I need to let it go. I'm just fooling myself to think yada, yada, yada about this. Okay. I need to just come on out and say it. That's where someone's like, look, I need to let this go. I need to finalize it some kind of way, or make it stick, because I feel like someone also may not want to believe the truth that it is over, and they just are like, no, it's not, no, it's not. I do feel like there's something like that, like someone's not accepting the truth. But I don't feel like it's you. I feel like it's someone who doesn't want to let go of you. Tell me about the Magician in the reverse. So you might have to tell this person one last time it's a no. Maybe you'll have to tell this person, or there's someone else around. I don't know. Tell me about the Magician. Four of Swords. Yeah. That's where someone's going to try to heal something with you and make it like, it's, remember, we're good. We're good. We're always happy together. Remember that? We're always happy. Remember? Someone might even try to pull you into memory lane with, I don't know, photos or videos or something. Remember, we were happy here. We were happy here. And this is where somebody's going to have to pull the hat trick out of their hat and say, yeah, but I'm happier now without you. Yikes. I feel like it's you, though. I'm happier working on my money or something like this. Tell me about the Nine of Cups in the reverse. I'm happy working on myself. I feel like somebody wants you at a point, and you don't want somebody, is basically it. And it's what it's showing up, like you're content with something that you're doing. And you don't want this person who is really just lonely and wanting to come back in. Like I tell you, this person's coming for the wrong reasons, but again, you felt trapped by that person. So don't forget that. Try to stay, maybe you might have to stay cold with this person because you do have a renewal. You have something so new, so fresh. Tell me about the moon in the reverse. The Wheel of Fortune in the reverse and the Ten of Wands in the reverse. This is all this, yeah. It's like all of this stuff will start getting revealed after the let go. Whatever the let go is. Or the refusal. Especially if there's like someone who you felt trapped by, trying to get you back in, trying to get you trapped. That would be the let go. Let it go. But yep. Ten of Wands reverse, the Wheel of Fortune reverse. It's time to let this person know. Somebody, I don't know who's dealing with this person, but it's time for this person to say, it's done, zo. Stop trying to get back in. Stop trying to make it work. Tell me about Judgment. It's about a decision, and it landed on the Two of Cups, the Eight of Swords. Oh. One of the reasons it might not be working because someone's thoughts are consumed by another human being. We have Aquarius on the bottom of the deck. So this person's thoughts could be consumed by you. Your thoughts could be consumed by them. So at the end of the day, it's still going to have to come down to a decision. What's this decision? But that's the new love. That's not this other one here. Yeah. So I feel like you'll have a decision between a new love and somebody who is trying to get you back into their trap. But you definitely would have felt trapped by this person, okay? I like the new love so far. I don't have any reason not to. It's definitely a journey. It's a new beginning. It's a fresh start. I don't see any third parties at this point. At least not after the very near future. I feel like stuff like that will all clear out. Tell me about the Queen of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It could also be what you're doing. It could be that person is trying to make a decision. I don't know, but that's Judgment card came out for that. I feel like you're the one that's going to have a decision. Follow your heart and your happiness, okay? Or someone else is having a decision about you, okay? There's someone out. That keeps coming out. But I really feel like someone's going to have to be firm because of the boomerang. Someone's going to try to get another, get someone hooked, rehooked again, recaptured again. That's what I want. If anything, you come away from this reading, don't let anyone trap you again, okay? Because there's an energy that wants to trap you again, regardless if it's the same one from the past, most likely is, or if it's someone new. Just watch out for the energy. You already know the red flags for those type of relationships, okay? You've been in them where you felt trapped and you can't do anything. Watch out for those red flags. But I honestly feel like you do have a decision between someone who wants to pull you back in and trap you and someone new. All right. So it's your choice. I do, like I said, there's someone who's stuck in their head. So if there's someone you're stuck on, this might be the person to go toward, okay? Because you definitely don't want to go toward this other one. You're looking at them as you were trapped with them. So if this is someone you're stuck thinking about, maybe this is the way to go. But I feel like this person is stuck thinking about you. Tell me more about that Two of Cups. Knight of Swords. Someone could have Gemini in their chart. But this is someone who could be coming in pretty swift and quick and direct. Especially if someone else is definitely not around, okay, on their end or whatever. This is going to be a person who's not going to waste much time to talk. Tell me more about the Knight of Swords. Unless someone is butthurt by you talking to this person. Four of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. Yeah. I feel like that could be somebody, somebody's obviously like, who's that with the money? Who's that at so and so's house? Like there's some of that energy going on. Like who's that? Who is that? Who would see this? Ten of Swords reverse. I don't know. Somebody wants a second chance maybe, but anyways, moving on. Nine of Wands reverse. Someone might play the victim card. That could be the person in the past who wants to recapture, retrap you. Okay, that person could be like, oh, okay, I see why you moved on, or oh, this is why you don't want to deal with me, or you know, I feel like someone's going to try to poke with these Nine of Wands. I feel like someone's going to just try to just pull out all the victim cards. You know, that's what I feel like strongly they're going to try to do. Now tell me about this King of Cups. This King of Cups is someone who's been watching patiently and just holding on to how they feel, all right? Because this is that Two of Cups, yeah. This is that Two of Cups. Now they either got out of a connection or they see that you're out of one, or you're not, you know, you're available. So that's this person, this King of Cups. This is the person who's been watching, holding back. This person looks like, I mean, there's a lot of people looking at this person like, you know, who's that person at their place, or who's that person with the money? I don't know. This person might do things like that. First impression type of thing with this person. Tell me about the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. I feel like someone's like, who are you talking to? Who is that you're talking to? Yeah, the Moon card. I guess it's the Moon and the stars is in the reverse. Pisces, Aquarius. Someone could be a cusper, or you could literally be dealing with those signs. It doesn't matter. But someone is not going to waste any time at all to find out who you are or who they are. Somebody's going to want to know who's with you, or someone's going to want to know who's with them. So I feel like someone is single and someone's a catch, and someone who's a single and a catch looks like they're headed towards you. Without you knowing it, there's been changes. Maybe that person's gone through changes. Why is the Moon and the Star card in the reverse? Knight of Pentacles, Virgo energy, but this is landed on the Page of Swords. So somebody's been watching you for a while, okay? Someone's been watching you or take notice of you for a while, and this person has been wanting to talk to you for a while, okay? Three of Pentacles, I don't know if this person wants to work with you, or if this person used to work with you, or you know them through work, because it landed here over on Aquarius about this Three of Pentacles and about this Eight of Swords. So this is what they're thinking about strongly here. I don't know where do you work, or what do you do, or I'm telling you, somebody wants to know this about you, or somebody wants to know this about a person you're talking to. Like someone is nosy. And some of them, you know, you know, some of you guys are tarot readers, all right? You're diviners, you're psychics. And there's an emperor who's into you. And somebody's going to be like, yeah, you know, my person, what do they do for a living? They're a little different. They're a little different. You're about to see when you meet them. Tell me about the Chariot. That's funny. That's funny. I'm sorry for the noises. I have no clue what the hell they're doing over there. Tell me about the Chariot. That's the Three of Swords sideways. All right. Yeah, somebody's going to have a chance to hear somebody's story. I feel like somebody does want to talk about the past. I feel like that's a person like you're just doing better without. That's what that's looking like. It looks like a person you broke up with wants to come back and you don't want it, okay? Now, again, I'm telling you, there's somebody who's watching you, and it looks like it's this emperor. This new person could be watching you. They're drawn to you. They might be watching you online, or watch what you do. You're very gifted or talented, but yeah, this person's into you. This person is into you. And they I just heard there, like there's something about first impressions and the way they dress and the way they smell, the way they everything, first impression. And this person's been watching for a long time to come up with a first impression now as well. So it's like this person's had a chance to study you and before they come toward you. You haven't had a chance to study this person, I don't believe. Who is this person to Aquarius? Who is this person to Aquarius? This Two of Cups person, not the person from the past where Aquarius felt trapped by them. No. Who is this person? This person who's secretly watching, holding back, not saying anything. Who's that person to Aquarius? Ace of Swords in the reverse, and then the Nine of Swords in the reverse, Ace of Cups in the reverse, and the Empress reverse. You're about to find out, because this person has been holding back. I feel like they've been waiting for a sign or waiting for the right feeling. But what ultimately is going to happen is this person just won't be able to hold back anymore. Tell me about the Ace of Swords in the reverse. Landed on this Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, this person is not going to be able to focus on anything but you at some point, because it's just going to bring them so much happiness too. I don't know what else to say. They're just going to want to be around you. They're just going to feel good around you. It's like if you guys were a battery and they were negative and you were positive, but together you guys really operated smoothly. It's like they really want to be around you. They feel magnetized. They feel good around you. I don't think they'll ever tell you that, but they feel really good around your energy. You make this person feel like this, but yet they'll just look like that. They won't jump with excitement, but this person's going to be near you, and this person's going to want to jump with excitement, but they're just going to play it cool. Why? Why are they so like... And then I feel like later they're going to be like, I should have said something else. Yeah, you should have said something else. You don't know where it could have led to. And it could be a Knight of Pentacles. I don't know, person. Which could be a Virgo. But someone is definitely... There's definitely someone who's plotting to get back with you, who you looked at them as they trapped you. That's how you're looking at them. Alright, so there is someone secretly plotting for that. And then there is someone who is... I see somebody moving on. So someone's plot isn't going to work. And that has it's like definitely someone who you already broke up with is plotting to get back with you. You already broke up with them. You already left them. They want to get back with you because they're lonely. You were trapped. You've moved on from them regardless of whatever they want to believe. You've moved on from them. Ain't nobody there anymore. Ain't no love there no more. Anything else? TikTok, twin flames. For some of you, it's twin flame. Separation might be ending, starting, or some of you might be going on to a soulmate. It's ultimately whatever you want to do, but I see you ascending, so you're definitely not entertaining the person that trapped you. The person that might feel good around you or magnetized or drawn to you, that could be your twin flame. That's definitely that kind of energy, but whatever, you're definitely not entertaining that person that kept you trapped. I do see you in a Two of Cups. Now, whoever this is, that's not necessarily... Whoever that is, it doesn't matter who it is, that's the person you seem to be vibing with, and that's the person that, people seem to get nosy when you and that person are together. I feel like they're very curious about the dynamic between you. Anyway, we're going to close out. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you guys in your next reading. So let's close out. The energy is gaining momentum, and it really is. It really is. Because that's exactly what's going to happen. It's going to come to a point this person is not going to be able to hold back from you. They're going to have to just reach out. And I feel like that time is coming sooner rather than later. And you're not going back to anybody that made you feel trapped. So I don't know what that person was thinking, but they are definitely in their own illusion. Anyway, guys, I love you. I'll see you in your next video, and namaste, my friends.